In this blog, we will try to see the concept of visibility modifiers in Kotlin programming. In Java, you are having three visibility modifiers: public, private, protected. And in Kotlin, you are having another variant called internal. So now let's get started with one by one here. So now public. When you declare a class ABC, here we are going to declare a general variable a of 10. Here we are providing the value 10 to the a. So now when you declare another class def, so from class def you can easily create an object of abc and you can just make use of it. So let's try to declare a function. So inside we can make use of the properties which we have declared in the class ABC. So far you are very clear. I think with the use of a public modifier we can access the properties throughout the program. Here there is no restriction at all. This is also a default modifier. You need not specifically provide public here. Even if you provide, it will show you a message that it is a redundant visibility modifier and need not be specified. The same with the properties also. Here you need not specify them for the variables as well. So by default every class and every property is public. So now the second variant is private. So when you declare your class as private, here you can see we have got an error here. So previously using public we have not got any error, but when you have specified the class to be private then we got an error. Why? Because when you declare private for a class or any property, the data is only specific to that particular block here. So here we can just make use of the property a here within the class abc only. For example, when you cut this code and try to provide it here, you will not get any error because it is within the block specified as private here. So using private visibility modifier you can restrict the usage of the data outside the block of code in which it is specified. So depending upon your requirement you can make your classes or functions or variables private here. And not only variables, you can just also create a function to be private here. For example, test, I am declaring a function here. So this is a private function and here you can declare it as a private variable, just as like we did in for public previously. So now let's try to see the third variant, internal. So this variant is not available in Java. We are having it in Kotlin. So now whenever you try to specify the keyword internal as a visibility modifier here, so this particular block of code is accessible within the specified module here. So what is a module? Module is a block. Here you can see this app is a project, is a module for us now. So in this way it is only accessible within the internally within our modules in which we have specified here. And also it's the same, like we can specify it for class, we can specify it for variables, and also we can specify it for functions here. So this is the third variant, internal, which is not available in Java and which we are having in Kotlin itself. So now let's move to the fourth variant, protected. So we cannot add protected to our outer class here, so it will not allow you to mark a class as protected. To make use of the protected visibility modifiers, we are adding a keyword open here to make use of the concept of inheritance. So for example, here inside the class ABC we have declared a variable a, and I am making it as a protected now. So also this particular method test I want to make it protected. So in order to make use of these variables and the function which we have specified in the class ABC, we need to inherit it. So now I think you understood why we have used the open keyword here. And if you are having any queries regarding the open keyword, I am specifying the tutorial in the description section below. You may refer it. So here I am specifying ABC now. So now you can easily make use of the variables A here. So here you can see it is showing that integer variable which we have declared in the class ABC. Why? Because we are inheriting it. And also the same with the test, we can make use of the function test here. So with the help of a protected visibility modifiers, you can make use of the properties which are declared as protected within the base class or within the subclass which it inherits, okay, from which it inherits the superclass. So now I think you understood the concept of public, private, internal and protected. So now let's see a basic example now. Let's create a variable A of 10 and variable B 20. So I am marking this as private, and now protected variable C as 30 and internal variable D as 40. So these are the four variables we are having in a class ABC. So now let's try to access them from a different class here. So let's create an object here for ABC, create a function, and from ABC here you can access public variable, that is A here, and ABC you can access D also here. So what is D here? D is an internal variable which we have specified. So as we have discussed, internal variable can be used within the same module in which is declared. So now A and D we can easily use it, and private you cannot use it because it is not visible outside the block of code in which it is specified. And in order to use protected, we have just discussed, we need to inherit the class here. So you can now directly make use of C here. So this is an easier way to understand the modifiers now. So depending upon your requirement, you can make use of these visibility modifiers. So I hope you understand this concept. Just I try to explain it in a simple way possible to make you understand it by not going through any difficult examples. And if you are having any queries in this particular tutorial, do let me know in the comment section below. And if you like this tutorial, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content on Kotlin.